What is user experience? User experience, also known as UX, is the process design teams use to create products and layouts that provide meaningful and relevant experience to users. It's basically about providing a user with the information they want to see with the least amount of friction. By friction, I mean anything that can get in the way, such as big advertisements, pop-up email captures, and so on and so on. Websites with a poor UX struggle to rank highly in search results due to the site's poor user metrics dragging it down. There's 6 main things you need to be aware of that can cause a poor user experience. The first is responsive web design. There are many reasons for businesses and web developers to use responsive web design principles. Content creators have an obligation to meet consumers where they are. An increasing number of users are regularly accessing the internet on a wide range of mobile devices, often more frequent than people using traditional desktop computers. Responsive web design ensures that your content displays correctly for all users regardless of what device they are using, which provides a stronger user experience and ultimately more conversions. As you can see from the image, the website on the left does not have a responsive web design. As a result, if you land on that website and you want to read the content, you're going to have to zoom in and then literally scroll across the screen to read it, which isn't exactly a great experience. Whereas in the example on the right, the website does have a responsive web design, and as a result, the article is much easier to read. Ensuring your website design is responsive is probably one of the most important things to check when it comes to user experience. Most themes and website builders already have responsive designs, so most people won't have to worry about this. However, if your site has been around for many years, then it is worth checking. Number 2, simple navigation. Keep your website's navigation simple. Your navigation is the menu you have at the top of your website. Without website navigation, your visitors can't figure out how to find your blog, your products, your pricing, contact information, and so on and so on. Start with this rule of thumb. Your website navigation structure should allow someone to land on any page on your website within 3 clicks. It would be great if you knew that every visitor would start on your homepage and then follow a predictable path. However, in reality, that never happens. People navigate around your website through all different places. Website navigation allows visitors to flow from one page to another without frustration. If you've done your job well, visitors will leave the site with intent on returning and might even buy something from you in the future. What you need to remember is that people visit lots of websites every single day, so they have no shortage of places to find the information they want. If you don't offer a clear website navigation, users will get frustrated trying to find what they want and they will simply close your website and go elsewhere. Number 3, answer search queries as soon as possible. I see a lot of websites which are guilty of this. Instead of giving the user what they want, which is what they search for, they show the user tons of other information and then push the answer / what the person was looking for towards the bottom of the page, resulting in the user having to scroll all the way down the page just to find what they were looking for. This results in a poor user experience, and a lot of the time the users just get bored, end up hitting the back button, going to Google and trying to find another website. Number 4, include rich media. Rich media simply refers to images and videos. You want to add lots of images and videos on your website, where relevant, to help break up big walls of text. Rich media also makes your content more visually engaging. No one wants to land on a website confronted by a massive wall of text. You can use websites such as Pixabay to find tons of royalty-free images that you can use on your website. Number 5, have a fast loading website. I spoke about this in quite some depth in the speeding up your WordPress website section of the course. I also showed you what steps you can take to speed up your website as well. It's super important your website loads fast. Imagine you urgently need to find some information, so you head over to Google and enter your question. You then click the top result in Google, only for it to take 20 seconds to load. Chances are you won't be happy and you're going to hit the back button on your browser to find another website. Having a fast loading website is essential in this day and age. You want to make sure your website loads within 3 seconds, as this is the number that Google has stated. You can test your website's page speed using GT Metrics, which is a free tool I actually showcased earlier in the technical SEO section of the course. And lastly, number 6, match up with search intent. Search intent is super important and is also something I covered earlier on in the course in the keyword research section. When you optimize a page for a specific keyword, you need to make sure your page matches the search intent of that keyword. If someone searches for green hats in Google, then they should land on a page which is all about green hats. However, if someone searches for red hats, then they should land on a page which is just about red hats. Both searches should return results for what they search for. You shouldn't be showing any red hats on the page which ranks for the keyword green hats. Match your page with a search intent and you'll see your website conversions skyrocket. So now we've covered the 6 elements which can help improve your website's UX. In the next video, I will run you through 3 user metrics which can be affected if these 6 elements aren't implemented on your website. I'll see you there.